like a star that streams from heaven, through the virgin air's light ribbon. From the lift there shot and fell an admirable miracle. Carved, minute and clean, a key of purest lapis lazuli, more blue than the blind sky that aches, wreathed with the stars, the torturing snakes. For the dead god's kiss that never wakes, shot with golden specks of fire, like a virgin with desire. Look, the levers, fern frail fronds of fantastic diamonds, glimmering with ethereal azure, in each exquisite embrasure. On the shaft the letters laced of Dryads lunar chaste, with the satyrs were embraced, spelled the secret of the key, sick Pravenius, and he went his wizard way, in weaving dreams beyond believing. When he will, the weary world of senses closely curled, like a serpent round his heart, snakes herself and stands apart. So the heart's blood flames expanding, strenuous, urgent and commanding, and the key unlocks the door. Where his love lives evermore. She is of the fairy blood, all Samagdrin flows its flood, glowing in the amber sky, two ensorcelled periphery. She hath eyes of glittering flake, like cold grey water snake. She hath naked breasts of amber, jetting wine in her bedchamber, whereof whoso stoops and drinks, reads the riddle of the Sphinx. She hath naked limbs of amber, whereupon her children clamber. She hath 5 navels rosy red from the 5 wounds of God that bled. Each wound that mothered her still bleeding, and on her blood her babes are feeding. Oh, like a rose-winged pelican, she hath bred blessed babes to Pan. Oh, like a lion-hued nightingale. She hath torn her breast on thorns to avail the barren rose tree to anew. Her life with that disastrous dew, building the rose, oh, the world alight, with music of the pale moonlight. Oh, she is the river of blood that broke from the lips of the bastard god, when he saw the sacred mother smile on the ibis that flew up from the foam of the Nile, bearing the limbs of the unblessed unborn that lurking beasts of the Nile had torn. So for the world is wary eye. These dreadful souls of sense lay by, I sacrifice these impure shoon to the cold ray of the waning moon. I take the forked hazel staff, and the rose of no Terran gap, and the lamp of no olive oil. With heart's blood and alone may boil, with naked breast and feet unshod, I follow the wizard way to God. Wherever he leads, my foot shall follow, over the height into the hollow, up to the caves of pure cold breath, down to the deeps of foul hot death, across the seas, through the fires, past the palace of desires, where he will, whether he will or no. If I go, I care not whither I go. For in me is the taint of the fairy blood, fast, fast its emerald flood, leaps within me violent rude, beast, like a bestial fan's beatitude. In me the fairy blood runs hard, my sirens were a druid, a devil, a bard, a beast, a wizard, a snake, a satyr. For as my mother said, what is it matter? She was a fay, pure of the fairy, Queen Morgan's daughter by an airy demon that came to Orkney once to pay the beetle his orisons. So it is that I writhe with twitch, the fairy blood and the wizard itch, to attain a matter one may not utter, rather than sink in the greasy splutter of Britons munching their bread and butter, alien boys of coarse-grained girls grown with sloppy women and brutal churls. So I'm off, with staff in hand, to the endless light of the nameless land. Darkness spreads its summer streams. Blotting out the elfin dreams. I might happily be afraid, were it not for the feather maid. Leads me softly by the hand, whispers me to understand. Now, into the world of weeping, light at last stirrily creeping, steals upon my babe new sight. Light, oh light, that is not light! On my mother's lips of her, oh, my mouth, the lips of her, like a stone on my sepulchre, seal my speech with ecstasy till babe is born of me, that's silent more than I. For its inarticulate cry hushes as its mouth is pressed to the pearl her honey breast, while its breath divinely ripples those rose petals of her nipples, and the jetted milk he laps from the soft delicious paps. Sweeter than the bee-sweet showers in the chalice of the flowers, more intoxicating than all the purple grapes of Pan. Ah, my proper lips are stilled, only the world is filled with the echo that drips over, like the honey from the clover. Passion, penitence, and pain seek their mother's wombs again, and are born of the triple treasure, peace and purity and pleasure. Hush, my child, and come aloft, where the stars are velvet soft.